So I wanted to share with you all a quote from Charles Spurgeon. A lot of people don't realize this, but Spurgeon was around the same time that Darwin was around.
Sure was. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when on the Origin of the Species, which is a shorter title, was and Marx too.
Yep.
Marx, by the way, was a part of the occult. So too was Darwin, but that's a different conversation. So when it came to this, whenever it came to this, the publication of Darwin's work, there was a lot of embracing of it from the secular community as well as the religious community.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people in the church were trying to find a way to merge the Darwinian account of the way in which the world came into being and the biblical account. They were doing a lot of mental gymnastics to try to make it make sense. Spurgeon was one of the few who wasn't having any parts of it. And when asked by one of his students, are we justified as Christians in embracing Darwinian evolution? Part of Spurgeon's reply was as follows: Does Revelation teach us evolution? It never has struck me, and it does not strike me now, that the theory of evolution can, by any process of argument, be reconciled with the inspired record of the creation. You remember how it is distinct. Oh, hold on. I can't even scroll right. You remember how it is distinctly stated again and again that the Lord made each creature after his kind. Besides, brethren, I would remind you that after all these years in which so many people have been hunting up and down the world for the quote missing link unquote between animals and man, among all of the monkeys that the wise men have examined, they have never discovered one who has rubbed his tail off and ascended in the scale of creation so far as to take his place in the equal of our brothers and sisters of the great family of mankind. Mr. Darwin has never been able to find the germs of an archbishop of Canterbury in the body of a tomcat or a billy goat. It goes on to say, and I will venture to prophesy that he will never accomplish such a feat as that. And of course, there's more here that people can go on to read. But again, Spurgeon, who I think had some kind of journal or publication of his own, wrote in great detail about this new thing called Darwinian evolution, rejecting it. And it's unfortunate because, the church would go on. I say the church, but many in the church would go on to embrace Darwinian evolution. And many Christians don't even know who Charles Spurgeon is today, but they know full well who Darwin is today.